down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
All right, so that's the question that you people are going to start wondering when you see America falling. You're going to be like, how is this happening to our great country, our beautiful country, the land of the free and the land of the proud and all this bullshit? That's what y'all going to be saying. How is this great kingdom that has all knowledge and has all these institutions, these colleges, fallen? Because that's what Lucifer means, a light bearer. He has all knowledge. How art thou fallen from heaven? Heaven is being in the highest stature. Okay, here on this side, in the highest stature. Okay?
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation and the sides of the north.
Over here in America. All right? And sit in the sides of the congregation is talking about you Israelites. He's taken the place of you. He's replaced you and put himself as the judges. Over here in America. Go ahead.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They shall see thee, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
So right there, that scripture right there proves that it's not no spiritual demon or angel that the Most High is fighting. He's talking about an actual man on the earth that the left-hand side of Satan is working through, physical counterpart. And other people are gonna look, this is the man that made the earth to tremble. Read it again.
And it says that they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
Right, who's the only one on the planet right now making all the nations afraid, that's rising up making war with all the nations? What group of people is it, man? And we know you Negro Latinos are afraid to even say who it is. It's like that's one thing you don't say, man. You don't say nothing about the white man. That's the one that's doing all that. He's the one that has all these great high-tech weapons, is able to make the earth tremble, man. And he's made the what? The world a wilderness.
Yep, it says that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof.
Right, how did he make the world a wilderness? Because he goes and he destroys the forests. The earth can't produce the way it should. It can't live the way it needs to live. The animals can't conduct themselves the way they need to conduct themselves because he's polluted everything. Everything's out of course. Everything's turned upside down.
It says that opened not, or it says, and destroyed this. I'm sorry, verse 17 again. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof. That opened not the house of his prisoners. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie and glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet.
Yeah, you're gonna be accounted as nothing. You're gonna be treated like nothing, man. That's your end result, Esau. You're gonna be treated like shit, like the way you treated everybody else like shit. Where did that scripture in Isaiah where it says you walked on the people?
Sorry, again.
Go ahead.
You want me to read?
Yeah, keep reading.
Okay. It says, but thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
Right, the seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. I mean, you're not going to be remembered for good. You're going to have a shameful coat upon you, man. Everybody's going to hiss at you. Everybody's going to mock you. You're going to be a byword and a proverb in the kingdom.
It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers.
Right, prepare slaughter for the children for the iniquity of their fathers. So, you know, you're going to be caught. Eventually, Esau, you're going to be caught up. You're going to get caught back up with the Lord. And that's in this time. because your father Cain and Esau they didn't get their judgment in old time. Now it's coming back down through your children.
It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. But I will rise up against them, said the Lord of hosts, and
fill the world with cities, man. Your wickedness, man. Go ahead.
For I will rise up against them, said the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said the Lord. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the bosom of destruction, said the Lord of hosts. Or is that the one in Joel or Amos, right? What you're talking about is the one that says
Isaiah 41 and 21.
Okay, I was 41 and 21.
Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 41, verse 21. It says, "Produce your cause," said the Lord. "Bring forth."
51 and 21. Sorry.
Isaiah chapter 51, verse 21. "Therefore hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Thus saith the Lord, and thy God that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again."
That represents the affliction, the curses that we're having to go through for our mesos, man, our wickedness. Okay? So now Yahweh Shem Yahushua is taking that cup from the elect and he's going to pass it over to somebody. We already read to who it was, the king of Babylon. Today, it's Esau.
It says, "I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee."
The hand of them that have afflicted thee. So we're here, 2014, you Negro, Latino, Native American Indians who are Hebrew Israelites, and we try to persuade you day in and day out that you are the chosen people of the Most High. That's who is afflicting you today. Them. Who are them? The Edomites, man. The other nations. The Gentiles. Go ahead.
"But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as a ground and as a street to them that went over."
They walk all over you, Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians. But that's who the Lord is gonna fucking deal with this time. He's coming back to pay back, recompense. Okay.
I got this real quick. It says, the book of Amos, chapter 1, verse 9. 1 verse 9. "Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the places thereof."
Yeah, Yahweh Shem Yahushua keeps talking about that fire. And all y'all know, man, Most High destroyed the earth with the first time with water. Now he's gonna do it with the second time with fire. Okay?
Yep.
Let's read that one.
It says, "But thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and they cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever."
Yeah, Esau has a perpetual anger and hatred towards you, Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Okay?
It says, "But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the places of Bozrah." I got this real quick. Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 27. "Therefore thus shalt thou say unto them, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Drink ye and be drunken, and spew and fall, and rise no more, because of the sword which I will send among you. And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink, then thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Ye shall certainly drink. For lo, I will I will begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name, and should you be utterly unpunished, ye shall not be unpunished. For I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, said the Lord of hosts.
So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he's the one in control of all these different catastrophes occurring in the earth. The plagues. Like I was telling this brother earlier, I was watching this, I forget, for some reason I'm having a forgetful mind today, man. But it's an alien, it's on Netflix. And it's an episode going into like the secrets of the alien, you know, situation that's going on in America, the UFOs and what have you. But anyways, they have one episode named Aliens Plague. Basically, they're saying that the aliens are the ones that are, there's a possibility that the aliens are the ones that are bringing these different diseases on the earth, right? Well, the scriptures tell us in Revelation that Yahweh, well, not only that, we just read it right there too. The Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and the angels, they are orchestrating these plagues. They are putting them out. You know, the 7 angels that have the 7 plagues in Revelations, and it's true. You know, the Most High is the one that's causing the evil to occur in the city. Like it says in Romans 13, he's not going to pay good for evil, but evil for evil. Bad for bad. You did something bad, so you're gonna have to deal with it, right? So it just cuts everything that these people try to say here today in America, that it's aliens that are doing it, or you know, they're always pointing the finger at something, or they're not telling you the whole truth. And it tells you right there that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he's the one that's making it occur. He's gonna pour out these plagues upon you people, man. That sword, what that sword represents, comes in different forms. Not just a blade, a double-edged sword. It comes in different forms.
This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it?
Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it, man? The Most High is the one that does it. The Most High is the one that orchestrates it, the one that puts out, tells those left-hand spirits, or even the right-hand spirit, hey, go on over there and deal with this. Go cause a war, make that happen over there. You know, or hey, have this man over here be destroyed. The Most High is the one that does all that. He's the one that commands. He's the one that does it. He's a judge, man. He gives commandment to these invisible things that our eyes are unable to see. He commands these germs, these viruses to go and annihilate a great mass of people to kill them off. But also, the left-hand spirit, they work through Satan. They work through Esau. Esau does the same shit too. He tries to kill us all slowly. You know, through our foods. You know, poisoning our water, poisons the atmosphere, the oxygen we breathe in. We're breathing in chemicals every single day. That's why brothers, or even not even brothers, people are going through different moods because there's so much shit in the earth, in the air, that it's having an effect on our spirit, man, on our minds.
Man, and real quick on that note, man, I'm saying it because Man of Jacob, the last video that they made last week, and it's just funny, man. Like real quick too, like the brother was speaking about the vibration, like earlier with the nations, how they feel the vibration. You know, the scriptures tell you, man, and it's the rock, that we're not dumb anymore, man. Like we're smart. We really are smart, and that we've been given every brother, man, has been given a measure of discernment, and really, it's actually we've all been given like that. No, but even I don't know the brother's name, but he was the one speaking about it mainly on the video on Man of Jacob. But and it's just funny. Like I'm trying to get to the point. Like this brother's always talking to me about it too. But this brother, we're not there constantly with the brothers of Man of Jacob or with El Tahar. But all these brothers are all speaking about certain things like that me and this brother are speaking about that we start talking about more or feeling. And that just shows that our discernment is not wrong. But the point I'm trying to say is that I heard a word from the brother man up about Yahshua Wamba. He was telling our brother that this has been the worst year of his life. I cannot agree more with Yashua on that statement, man, and the brother like Ariala, because and that brother was making a statement that it's becoming harder. He said it, and all the brothers agreed. The truth is starting to become harder because of the things that we're breathing in, that we're eating. Like the brother said, mood changes, man. That's real. So there are some brothers, man, that they get some mood changes because that shit that's in the air. I recently just got done having this real bad stomach virus, man. Had to go through something, man, that I was telling brothers about to try to get help with. This brother's not now his respiratory's acting up. Respiratory system's acting up. But we've all been sick as hell. We can honestly say this has been like one of our worst years of our life. We're constantly sick. I haven't been able to smell straight, man, for about 7 years now. No, 3 years now. 3 years. I lost my sense of smell pretty much. Like I can smell. Just saying, like I've not been clearly fresh, been able to smell.
Functioning. You can't functionally use your nose, your senses 100%. Like when you're a child, you're alert, your senses are high. Now our shits are being pushed down, man. And that's America. That's what one of those things I was telling you about, that silent weapons for quiet wars, because he puts shit out there through the media. Now you use the chemtrails, you know, the foods, the waters, and he tries to fuck with your pineal gland by drinking in water that has fluoride, which hardens your pineal gland, which is your third eye, basically. And it gives you closer connection to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the spirit. And once that pineal gland hardens, basically it calcifies, and then it ain't worth the fuck no more. You're carnal. That's what Esau knows that too. Esau knows about them things. That's why he does everything he can in his whole body, his whole being, his spirit, is to bring you Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians down, because he knows. And like I'm saying, man, only the elect are gonna wake up, and only the elect are gonna be the ones that understand and listen and hear. The rest of you may fall across us or what have you, but you ain't gonna do a damn thing about it. Well, real quick, I got a few scriptures. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Man,
it was like yesterday I was telling the brother about so-called silverware today. That because back then we would eat with real silver and metal. Actually, you know, like you lose like microscopic amounts of skin on your body during the night, and it becomes dust.
Dust, like that's those little particles. Particles.
They said like 85% of the dust in air today
our skin sheds, you know, our scalp, everything.
Mm-hmm. But going with that, we know there's things called like cells, like they're microscopic, but that's how it is with metal too. And really everything is just microscopic coming up. And I was telling him today that we already know the silverware is made out of nickel, but it's coming off and it's giving us nickel poisoning. And then I told the brother, I actually have a video of it. I was gonna make it into a small video about the creeping things. I had ate a little bowl of beefaroni ravioli, and I had some juice and a couple of pieces of meat. And where I was at, there was a pile of big old ants. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna feed them. So I gave them the bowl. They took it. They ransacked the whole place. But I came back like 2 days later to look at it, see if they ate it, how well they cleaned it. And all you see in the bowl, man, is like an army of dead ants. I was telling his brother, like, man, like, what was in it? Like, because we know ants, they take everything that is dropped, from sugar to
other dead animals.
Yeah,
you know, they eat.
Yeah, but and I was looking at it, and then the brother Mike Allah, he had brought up MSG. There you go. I can't remember what it stands for, but it's basically almost like an aspartame, like that the potency of it, that it can over-excite your taste buds to where you can die. That's why when you open up a bag of chips, and I was always wondering, I think I even told this brother about these jalapeno kettle chips. Well, I was always wondering, man, I even told my chick, I was like, man, there has to be a drug or something in these, because when I open that bag, I cannot stop eating them. And
well, go ahead, I'll find out.
But because I was like, they're hot, and I wanted to stop because my mouth was starting to burn a little bit. I wanted to drink, but I literally could not stop. And then that brother brought it out, and now if you look at the back, they said that they had to remove the title MSG, but they cover it with other names like yeast extract, and other very, very, very common names that are on all